Welcome back, and we're still on the topic of WordPress template tags. Now, if you had the chance to take a look at some of all these tags that we have in here, you might notice that there are tags that appear to be very similar. An example being where we have the author tags, we have the underscore author, and then we have the next tag, which is get underscore the underscore author. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, okay, what exactly is the difference between these two? And it's not just the author tag. There are other tags around here where you have, let's see, we have some other similar examples. We have stuff like the permalink, the underscore permalink, but then we also have get underscore permalink and a few other examples like that. Now, whenever you see tags like this, okay, just keep in mind that when you have the and then underscore and then the name of the tag, all that tag is doing is simply displaying that particular piece of content. So the underscore author will display the name of the author. The underscore title will display the name of the title, and so on and so forth. However, when you have get underscore, what that tag is doing, it's not just displaying the content. It's not just going to go ahead and display the content. It's actually going to retrieve the attributes and the properties of that particular piece of content, meaning that you could use such a tag to modify the way that particular content is displayed. All right, let me take that again. When you have the underscore and then the name of a tag, all that template tag is doing is displaying. It just wants to display, that's all. When you have get underscore, it's not going to display the piece of content outright. Rather, it's going to retrieve the content for you to modify. You can then go ahead and modify and say, okay, well, I'm going to display the title this way. I would like to add some stuff in here, make some stuff right there before we eventually display the title. So in a way, the tags that have get underscore are more powerful because they give you more options. We also use such tags, the get underscore tags. We use them whenever we're writing functions as well. So if we wanted to write a very special function in our functions.php to do something spicy with the name of the author or the title of our post, we would use get underscore the underscore title or get underscore the underscore author, and so on and so forth. So that's kind of like the two major differences between the underscore and then the name of the tag and then the get underscore the underscore name of the tag. I've been saying lots of underscores. I'm getting kind of tired. all right. So let me just show you some other few things. Let's take a look at the underscore author. Let's just click inside. Now, whenever you're taking a look at the actual description of tags, actually, this is not a really good example. Let's go back. Let's look for the underscore category. Let me click on the underscore category right now. Now, many times, whenever you're trying to read up on a particular tag, you will have the description, first of all, telling you exactly what the tag would do. And if the tag must be used inside of the loop, you will also be notified, as you can see right here. Next up, you will have the usage. How will you use this tag, right? Now in here, we do have a classic example, the underscore category, and then inside, guess what? We have three different parameters. Parameters are additional things that you can add to spice up the way that our tag will display whatever it is that it's displaying. So in the case of the underscore category right now, you can add a separator. And usually these parameters can either be in the form of a string, which would be text, or in the form of an integer, which would be a number. All right. Don't worry, we will write lots of functions as we go on, so you will get a better idea of how these things actually work. But you can see right now we do have three parameters. We have the separator, which you can add. We also have parents that you can add as well. And finally, you have the post ID, which would be the post ID to retrieve categories. And if you don't add any values for some of these separators that are optional, in this case, all three are optional, as you can see, WordPress will have a default value that it would use in such an instance. All right. So many a time, whenever you're dealing with the underscore, the name of the tag, most of the time the parameters that come with it are usually optional. You don't have to add any parameters at all. However, many times when you use the get underscore the underscore name of the tag, very often you would have to have at least one parameter that is required for you to fill in. So again, don't worry, as we progress, we're going to be dealing with lots of tags, provide functions, so you'll get more accustomed to how these things actually work. But for now, I just wanted you to understand the major difference between the get underscore the underscore name of the tag and then the underscore name of the tags, and also understand what our parameters are whenever you're dealing with template tags. So as usual, if you have any questions about this, you want to learn more, you're confused, always feel free to reach out to me. Thank you for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next class.